Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers.
Number 2, Bryce.
And we're underway in Denver.
1 o'clock.
This one in the air, center field. He's got it. One down. So up next,
Batting
Jackson
second, left
Chourio.
fielder, Jackson Chourio.
Line drive, and that's down. A base hit. And a man aboard.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Here's Yelich at the dish. There goes the runner. Pitch inside. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And 1-2. Runner at second here, one gone.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, too. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Now back to second, and he's back again. And that's disengagement number 2. Man at second. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Relay throw to third, and he's safe at third on a risky play as he moves up with 2 gone now. And now it's William Contreras. In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. Tag, and he's out of the play. And that will end the inning. Back here at Coors Field. And taking the ball for Milwaukee, Kyle Harrison. What do we need to know here?
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Teoscar Hernandez, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. Oh. Sends it to first. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough, got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Takes it in for the out. Out number 2. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Whoa. And that is the third out of the inning. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, William Contreras. Softly hit to third. One pitch and one out. Now here's Jake Bauers.
First baseman, Jake Bauers.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one carrying. Pulls it in on the warning track. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Garrett Mitchell.
Oh.
Swing and a ball popped up. Kim has a beat on it, and that is that. Back here in Denver, now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Will Smith.
That's out the corner.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Chorio moving under it. And there's one away. Here's Kyle Tucker.
Oh.
Harrison in his second season, 24 years old, and he was a third-round pick in 2020.
Ball two.
0-0 here in the bottom of the second. And that one is lifted in the air. 2 away now. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit.
Ball one. Yes. That's a ball.
And that's in for a strike. And the count is 2-2.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Whoa.
And that's downstairs. And the count's full. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two down, nobody on. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. The high heat too much on that one. Back here at Coors Field, on to the third inning. Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers.
Ball.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Hernandez on his way over. He's got it, and there's one down. Down the third baseman, Luis Rengifo.
No, that's a ball.
Top of the third, no score. The 1-2.
Ball.
Really
Whoa.
good take, especially with 2 strikes.
stays alive. The 2-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Smith gets it to first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third. Next for Milwaukee, David Hamilton. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on.
Nope, that's low.
That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. On a line. Brings it in. And that is that. Back here in Denver, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Andy Pajas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And a foul ball. Base hit. And a good start to the inning.
He was all over that one. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. No throw. He's in there safely. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
Oh.
Strike 2. Now one missed. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The Dodgers looking to strike first here in the last half of the third. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He circles the bases. The Dodgers strike first. It's 2-0.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Ha-Seong Kim getting ready to hit. Lays down a bunt to the right side, and a foul ball.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Bunting for a hit, and foul ball. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. So now back to the top of the order.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Hernandez, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. High left throw, save. That's a stolen base. And it's second. Bowers takes it to the bag. 1 gone, bottom of the third inning. Here's Mookie now. He's 0 for 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. That one fouled off. Still only 1 out here in the inning. just missed. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags from third. Now a relay to the plate. Safe at the plate. Here's Ohtani. Fly to left his first time. And makes the grab. And that is that. As we go to the top of the fourth, here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Bryce Terang. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Eric Lauer.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
Handles, throws to first, one pitch and one out. Next for the Brewers, Jackson Chourio.
Jackson Chourio.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Oh!
Out towards right center field. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. And he's got a double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. One out, the runner at second. Top half of inning number 4. Swings through that one out in front that time. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Lauer checks the runner.
No,
and he's back in safely. Man at second.
No,
really good
that's
slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
That
No,
one just
that's a ball.
misses.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
In the air to left center. Pajes should have this one. And there are 2 outs. Now William Contreras grounded out his first time. This one in the air, right field. And that'll do it. Bottom 4. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Will Smith.
Will Smith.
And there's one down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Terang. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. 2 outs, base is empty. And here is Freddie Freeman. Gets him to chase after that one. Comes up empty.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout, but you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. That's out number 3. here at Coors Field. All set for the start of the inning. Jake Bauers up now for the Brewers.
Well, these Brewers need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
That one to first. Freeman steps on the bag, one away here in the fifth. Now at the plate, Garrett Mitchell. 0 for 1. He was robbed of a hit on a diving catch his first time up. The other way, and that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. Into second, and he's got a double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you...
Can't pick it up with the bare hand. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
Up next for Milwaukee, third base.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. 0 for 1 so far. Now a snap throw down to third. And he dives in safely. 2 on, 1 out. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Hernandez under it. He makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. He'll score the sac fly, and they cut the lead to 2. David Hamilton up now for the Brewers. He's 0 for 1. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Next offering is fouled back. Man on second, 2 down. To the right side. Bats up with it. Tosses to first. Inning over. Back here in Denver. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pajes. Base hit. And he's into second with nobody out.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Man at second. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's 1 away. So now with 1 away and a man at second. And up next for Los Angeles, Ha-Seong Kim. Popped up and a foul ball. Bunting, but that's a foul ball. Runner takes off. Foul ball, still 0-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. He's grounded out a couple of times.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Move to second. Safe at second, and he gets back in. Here's a 2-0. Foul ball there. 2-1 now. Chourio gets under it. And that will end the inning. All set for the top of the sixth. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Bryce Terang.
Now pitching for the
Number
Dodgers.
63 taking over on the mound.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Next one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Slides for the stop. Fires to first, and they get the out. Next to hit, Jackson Chourio.
Left fielder, Jackson Chourio.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ballgame if you're not careful.
That's a
0-2
ball.
fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Bounced, and that got the pitcher. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the right-hander. Hope he's all right.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here comes Christian Yelich.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that.
Runner on the go. They pitch out. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. Here's a 1-1. Fastball for a strike at 95. And now he steps off. Big pitch coming. The Dodgers holding on to a 2-run lead, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Out towards right center field. Tucker on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Contreras stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And he dodges that fastball.
Nope. Ball 2.
Chourio leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Now a rip into left center. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Headed for the plate. And now they trail by 1.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Bowers in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1.
Ball. Outside.
Runner at second, 2 down. That one off the mark, and that's ball 2. And that is out of play. Got him swinging for the K. They limit. Bottom of the 6th inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers. Betts.
Now pitching for Milwaukee, number 56, Grant Anderson.
So Mookie Betts with a base hit. Can't glove it cleanly.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. And that one fouled off. This one smoked on its way out of here. He hammers one out to center. And they add on. It's 5-2.
He got on playing with that high fastball, and look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
Will Smith to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Rengifo. One away, bottom of the sixth.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Tucker in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Swings over the top of that one. 2 runs across in the inning here in the bottom of the sixth. Bowers. And he's out on the tag. Here's Freddie Freeman now, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Two down, nobody on. Swings through that one for strike 2. And the inning is over. Back here at Coors Field, we go to the top of the 7th. Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Runner on the go. It's a pitch out. For the second, tag, and they got him. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That one almost got him. The Brewers trailing by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. Next for Milwaukee, Luis Rengifo. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Will Klein. And a pitch out, but nothing going on.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Freeland at first, one gone. And a sac bunt here. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly. Here's the shortstop at the plate, David Hamilton. Line shot into the gap, should score at least one. Runner around third on his way to the plate. One runs in. The second run scores. It's a 2-run double, and now they trail by 1. 1 out, runner at second. This is Bryce Terang. This one could be trouble. coming home. He scores, and the Brewers even it up. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Everything came together for him. I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an
Alex Vesia takes over on the mound. Digging in, Jackson Chourio. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Hernandez on his way over. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Relay throw. Save. And the go-ahead runs at third. Big at bat coming up with Christian Yelich stepping in. Pitch in the dirt. And that is ball one.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
And another ball. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted at first base with a quick free pass.
High leverage spot, and William Contreras digging in. Step off, throw to first. Yelich dives back in. That one misses. That's 5 straight.
Well, he's already in some trouble, and falling behind in the count makes it even worse. Then you've got to throw the ball over more of the plate, and that's where they can really do damage against a guy like this.
Just missed.
Ball 3.
And that'll load the bases.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Up now for Milwaukee, Jake Bowers. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. To the right side. Freeman takes it himself. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. Back here in Denver, set for the last half of the 7th. Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He caught it behind his back. Over to first. And that's a great play for the out. Here comes Max Muncy. He's already homered here in this one. They turn things over to the southpaw, DL Hall.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Got him swinging.
Up next for the Dodgers, the shortstop.
And next for L.A., Hesung Kim, 1 for 2. Going on. Got him swinging. Out number 3. We're at the top of the 8th. Here's the center fielder, number 5.
Garrett Mitchell.
Drops a bunt down the first base side. Freeman, the underhand flip, safe! And the go-ahead run is on with a leadoff single.
Milwaukee, right fielder, Val Freeland.
Bang, bang at first. Great hustle to beat that one out.
There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike.
On the
For the
tag.
second tag. Out at second. Shortened the bunt and missed it. And it's 0-2.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Great effort as he's able to haul it in, 2 away. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Luis Rengifo. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. And they've rallied from 3 back. It's 6-5.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
David Hamilton will hit. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle.
Inning over. Bottom of the 8th. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. So the Brewers bring on a new pitcher from the pen, Trevor McGill.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Struck him out looking. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Here's Mookie now, known for his late inning heroics. Fastball is outside. Check swing called strike. Strike 1. And Mookie takes. And that one fouled off. The Brewers holding on to a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Next is the Dodger DH, Shohei Ohtani. He's already homered in this game. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Check swing, No appeal. And it's a ball and a strike. McGill, an all-star a season ago, 32 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2015. Swings through it for the K. The big righty strikes out the side. Back here at Coors Field. All set to start the 9th in this one. Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. Edgardo Henriquez will take over here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The 0-2. This one in the air, center field. And there's one away. Now the left fielder, Jackson Chourio.
Left fielder, Jackson Chourio.
One-run game here in the top of the 9th. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. Hit in the air, center field. Pajes in position, and there's 2 down. Now it's Christian Yelich. 0 for 3 in this one. Now that's smacked to right center. And that is that. Back here in Denver, all set for the bottom of the 9th. Will Smith now at the plate. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Late with the swing there.
But that two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
And that's downstairs and outside. In the dirt, ball 2.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that jump.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. First pitch misses.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Late on that fastball. The Brewers trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
That's back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. Kyle Tucker the other way. And we are tied.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. The slight opposite field into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. So now it's Freddie Freeman. Splits the plate. 0-1. Two down. Tied at 6. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Ball. Inside.
Oh, and this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game.